don't feel like Mom's a person that needs a lot of affirmation from other people, but.
Well, I certainly don't get it.
Hey, oh, hey. Hey, ladies.
Wow. The crooner has joined the chat.
What's up? I don't get what's so funny. Welcome to Read the Room podcast. My name is Jacqueline. We're here with Madison and Darcy, and we have a really special treat for y'all today.
Oh my gosh, special treat.
We've been talking about it for so long, but I had the idea. It was my idea, and I'm so smart and genius to do this.
Rewriting history.
It was my idea.
Okay, whatever.
Okay, whatever. It was Jacqueline's idea.
Okay, rewriting history, huh?
Yeah, you're rewriting history. What is happening?
Okay, yes, this was Jacqueline's idea.
Oh, I don't like the passive aggressiveness.
I know the way you just did that was so
Frankly,
like
it was so long ago. I don't even remember whose idea it was, but it was a great idea.
But you're trying to stand on business with that.
I love. She's like, I don't know whose idea it was, but surely it was mine. This is.
Don't bring my mother into this.
Anyway,
My mom's name was Shirley. Sorry, that's a really bad joke.
we're learning a lot about you today.
God.
But we are doing personality tests. We're doing the Myers Briggs instrument that goes and shows. We all took like our individual tests. We're going to guess what each other are, like predict what kind of personality each one of us has. I feel like we're all pretty similar, but maybe with some minor differences. And then we're going to go through and talk about our own results and if we agree, if we're self-aware or not. That's the real question.
That's the thing that I'm worried about. Even the one I got, I'm like, okay, I think this is right. But then I'm reading about it and I'm like, am I just picking? I was trying my best to really pick what I actually think and would do versus what I would want to do.
Aspire to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I think a lot of people are like, oh, I would pick this answer because I want to be like this.
Yeah,
And
I think this is the right answer.
I was trying to do that too.
It's very hard to like differentiate.
Well, and it's also just like with different situations, you obviously do things differently. So it was hard to kind of generalize how the way I make decisions more, I guess, than the other. But I don't know. That makes sense.
Yeah, and some of them it's like, well, sometimes I do that and sometimes I do the exact opposite.
Right.
So, and I think that's why they ask you the same question so many different times. It was interesting. Mm-hmm. It was an interesting experience to interact with the instrument. The Myers-Briggs test calls itself an instrument and not a test. So,
and I hate it.
An instrument of destruction.
Instrument of destruction.
Not in this climate.
I'm feeling goofy today, apparently.
Today?
Today, yeah, really.
I wonder what Beyonce is.
Oh.
Ooh.
She's ICON, icon.
That's honestly good.
That is pretty good.
Okay, well, do we want to just get into it?
Yeah. Oh, ASMR?
I have notes.
Yay, Jacqueline, our fearless leader.
Okay, so there was how many questions? Like 140 something questions?
143, I think.
Okay. And they all determine different types of, there's like 4 parts to this type of personality instrument. There is how you direct.
Sorry, I just heard you say instrument and it just sent me again. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
How you direct and receive energy. How you perceive and gather information. How you make decisions. And your preference on how you want to live and organize your life. So with each one of these categories, you basically fall in under 2 things under each one. So like how you direct and receive your energy, you can either be an extrovert or an introvert. How you perceive and gather information, you can sense it or you can be intuitive. How you decision make, you can think or you can feel. And how you prefer to live your life and organize your life, you can judge or perceive. So, with that being said, I can go into each one. Do we want me to go in each one to kind of describe a little bit?
I think so. Maybe like a quick little summary.
The Myers Briggs instrument gives you a personality type of 4 letters. So each of those letters corresponds to that.
Yes. Yeah. Thank you for that. Yeah. So
that's why Icon was such an incredible joke off the fly.
Beyonce is not an introvert.
That's for sure.
Well, but that.
Yeah, Darcy. So don't you sound like a dumb
Econ.
Yes. Okay, so the first letter you can be, or at least like the way it's listed out, is either an E for extrovert or an I for introvert. And this is how you receive and direct energy. So obviously extroversion is like you gain energy from other people, from outside sources in the world. And introvert, you prefer to reflect and gather energy from like yourself and reflecting, like I already said. Okay, so you can be an E or an I. I think all of us here are E's.
Yeah, I would venture to say that as well.
Okay, the next letter you can be is an S or an I. An S for sensing and an I for intuitive. So how you... What? Oh, sorry, N. Sorry,
N. Yeah, that's the N. Sorry. The I is an N, actually. Yeah. Is everyone mad at me?
No, never.
Why are you mad at me?
Oh my gosh, I need to change my guess.
Okay, so yeah, an S for sensing or an I or an N for intuitive. The sensing, this is how sensing or using your intuition is how you perceive and gather information. So obviously sensing, you're using more like facts and figures, your actual like senses. Like I'm seeing something, I'm hearing something, feeling something. And with intuition, you're focusing more on patterns, possibilities, ideas, imagination.
Imagination.
Thank you, Madison. I was going to do that. But.
Yeah, I saw you hesitate.
That's what happens.
Okay, so we have sensing or intuition. Next category is decision making. You can either be a thinker or a feeler. Thinker, more logic based, how you make your decisions. Logic, analysis, objective criteria. Feeling, you base your decisions more on values, on emotions, on impact of others. Okay. And then
she's getting through it, folks. Look at her
glad
go.
she did her homework. I'm very impressed.
So much
with your delivery.
research. So much research.
Then the next so with thinking or feeling, you can either be a T or an F.
Right.
Okay. Then the next letter, the final, but not least, is J or P. Judging or perceivers. And this is your preference on how you want to live your life and organize your life. There was a lot of questions about organization, spontaneity, things like that, if you like to plan. So this is kind of what I gathered to be under this category. So for judging, you like structure, you like planning, you're a fast decision maker. And for perceiving, you prefer more flexibility, spontaneity, you like options. So these are the 4 separate categories, and there's 16 combinations you can be, essentially, with the Myers Briggs. And leaning more, like, you can look it up. Like, there's a chart, basically. So you can be kind of in the corners and lean more towards one, or be more in the center where you're more balanced of each way. In order for us to predict, I think we should go each person and we can predict that way. So Madison can go first, and Mom and I can give our predictions, and then Madison can give her prediction, and then we can talk about what her results are.
Okay.
All right. So for Madison, I thought she was an extrovert. She is a sensor, like she's sensing things, and she's a thinker and a perceiver.
Okay.
I was torn between two for Madison. And they're very different. Actually, I'll just do the first one. I put extrovert, intuition, thinker, and perceiver.
I know. I was between intuition, but she's such a thinker that I felt that she would sense more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
All
did you do a prediction for yourself, Matt?
I did. I went through and I was like, let me look again because I forgot to think of what mine would be. I meant to do that and I just completely spaced and started guessing what y'all's were. I think what I thought mine would be was the extrovert, intuition, feeler, and like perceiver.
What was your result?
My result was extrovert, sensing, feeling, perceiving.
Oh, that was my
Wow.
second choice.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I
That
was
was my
one
second
away.
choice. Yeah. I was, yeah.
You were
I
close.
was
It was
between thinking and feeling too.
Yeah, it was interesting kind of looking at some descriptions of different ones and kind of seeing that one. And then I've like looked at different charts and they'll have different names for the different types too. And that one, I think on one of them I saw, which I was like, okay, this is crazy. ESFP, they called it on this one, the entertainer. So I just found it like kind of reading one little like blurb, I guess. Let me find it. Shall I read what it says on the website that we took the test on? Do we want to do that?
Yeah.
An enthusiastic improviser.
Yes. And
Yes, and says I'm outgoing, friendly, and accepting. You usually love life. Usually is a big one. I'm just kidding. You usually love life, people, and material comforts. You enjoy working with others to make things happen, and your friends often appreciate your common sense attitude and realistic approach.
Common
you generally
sense.
think, hey guys, hey, hey, how about ease up? All right, and it says you generally think work should be fun. You learn best by trying out new skills with other people. Flexible and spontaneous, you tend to adapt easily to new people and environments. My thing is, I'm like, do I adapt easily to new people and environments? Yes. However, internally, there are times of anxiety and panic.
Yeah.
But that's what happens when you're an entertainer. You put on a show for people, and they have no clue that you're freaking the fuck out.
never let them see you sweat.
Yeah, because I guess like that brings up an interesting question that just popped into my mind of, is personality the way you're perceived?
Or the way you feel.
Yeah, or the way you
Yeah.
feel. Because I, like, you know, people say things to me all the time where I'm like, you think that about me? And that's crazy.
Yeah.
Because I don't perceive myself that way. But I guess with this instrument, it is how others perceive you.
I think so, but we're the ones taking the test. So, but yeah, I think it's how you put yourself out in the world more.
Yeah.
And also, I mean, it's said throughout the whole thing, you know, no one does one thing,
Right.
lives one way all the
Exactly.
time. But yeah, I had some of that thing too, because it's like, well, not always, but
Right.
predominantly. Yeah.
Okay, so Madison, you are an ES.
FP.
Okay. ESFP.
Yes.
Very nice.
S.
Esp.
Okay.
She's like S.
Esp.
Ooh-wee.
Two E's, right?
Okay, are we ready for me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess you guys do the predictions first and then I'll
Yeah.
do. Okay.
My prediction was you were an ENFP.
Interesting.
That's one of the ones I was thinking of too, is the ENFP. But then I also thought, I was like, I could see her also being an ESFP like me. There's some, I feel like we have some similar personality
I
traits.
thought that she could be a thinker as well. Like she's intuitive, but the way she makes decisions is more logical.
Yeah.
What did you guess for yourself?
I guessed for myself ENFP.
Okay.
And my result was ENFP.
Oh, okay.
I was right.
Oh man,
That's right.
So you're an extrovert.
Yeah. And actually, that's the one that I kind of went back and forth on. Because I feel like I am very extroverted, but my alone time is what really recharges me. So sometimes I feel like I've been out a lot. I just need like downtime.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm really more of an ambivert,
Yeah.
extrovert, introvert. But anyway, so yeah.
Interesting.
And I mean, I do feel like I'm logical, but I definitely am more of a feeling person, I think. The structure was what, like, I'm like, I know structure helps me, but I fight it.
Well, yeah.
And I know that has nothing to do with the
I
feeling
knew
part.
neither of y'all were going to be judgers.
Yeah.
Because you like the idea of a routine, but you never practice it.
Facts.
It's very true.
Facts.
But yeah.
Should I read the little blurb about ENFP?
Yeah.
It says, warmly enthusiastic and imaginative, see life as full of possibilities, make connections between events and information very quickly and confidently, perhaps not, proceed based on the patterns they see, want a lot of affirmation from others, and readily give appreciation and support. Spontaneous and flexible, often rely on their ability to improvise and their verbal fluency.
Yeah. That adds up.
Yeah. No, that definitely makes sense.
So yeah, yeah.
The only one is like want a lot of affirmation from others.
Yeah.
That's the part that I think, like, because I remember looking at this too, and I was like, I don't know, that maybe I'm looking too much at the detail, or like I'm like, I don't feel like Mom's a person that needs a lot of affirmation from other people, but
Well, I certainly don't get it.
we yeah, we're a family that has to work a lot on like affirming each other.
But I am good at affirming.
You're great at
I readily
affirming.
give appreciation and support.
Yes, that is absolutely accurate.
But it does feel, well, it's weird because it does feel good to get affirmed. It's also very uncomfortable to be affirmed.
Yeah.
yeah,
Like receiving compliments is uncomfortable, is all I
right.
can say.
I find that a way, though, that the way you receive compliments means there's more weight to it. Like if you think it's uncomfortable, you think about it more, meaning there's more weight to what someone else is saying
Oh, interesting.
about it.
Oh, that's
than,
interesting.
Oh yeah, thanks. Like if
Yeah.
someone's giving me like a genuine compliment, I will be thinking about that for a long time.
Same. I remember.
But in the moment, I'm like, thanks.
Yeah. It's true.
Thank you.
Oh gosh.
Thanks. Oh, thanks. Yeah. Oh.
Okay, so I was right on Mom.
I was wrong.
What you thought she was
I thought she was what was it?
a thinker?
I thought she was
ENTP.
ENFP.
No, that's right.
Oh, maybe it was ENT.
I think you said TP.
Oh
Yeah.
no. That was a backup. I said ESFP. I was like,
that's
I
right.
have I was like, I kind of have a feeling that Mom might be the same personality type as me, just based off of like the description of it. But now, after hearing what hers is, I understand now. I'm like, okay, no. All right.
Well, very cool. Okay, Jacqueline.
All right.
I predicted extrovert, sensing, feeling, and judging.
Okay.
And I predicted extrovert, intuition, thinker, and judging.
Oh, okay. I also, that was my guess for myself, was extrovert, intuition, thinker, and judger.
Okay.
I actually, what I got was extrovert, intuition, feeler, judger.
Interesting. Okay.
So I'm an ENFJ.
ENFJ. Okay, I'm looking at this.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, because I did it mostly from these descriptions.
Yeah.
The guessing.
Yes.
I'm not sure which ones. I mean, yeah, mine says ENFJs are sociable, responsive, and highly attuned to the emotion, needs, and motivations of others. They're good at drawing out the best in others and want to help everyone fulfill his or her potential. They can facilitate a group, act as a catalyst, and provide inspiring leadership. They value home, family, health, friendships, learning, and community service.
We're all fabulous.
That's all I'm hearing.
They're loyal and responsive to praise and criticism. I definitely knew I was going to be a judger. For sure.
Yeah. No,
Yeah, because judging, structure, planning, fast decision making.
Jacqueline loves a good routine.
Yes. I was kind of shocked that I wasn't a sensor.
Yeah.
But I do feel like intuition makes more sense for me in now, like after reading the description.
Yeah, I agree, because I think I would have thought you were a sensor as well.
Yeah, that's what
But I do see that, like, decisions, you do use your intuition a lot.
We all are E and Fs.
Yeah.
Madison is a sensor,
Madison's the only censor.
and I'm the only judger.
There you go.
Intriguing.
That adds up. But one of the charts I saw, which I thought was interesting, was that my personality type said teacher. Madison says performer, and Mom's says champion.
Oh my God. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun. Play the song. Dun-dun-dun. Mom's running up the steps with her little, she's like, she's doing little jabs, jab, 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 jab.
Drinking raw eggs.
Yeah, drinking raw eggs. She's doing jabs with her bionic shoulder.
Yeah.
A champion. But I feel like it's more you're a champion of others. That's what I think of it too.
Yeah, I can read the
Which
descriptions.
Ooh, yeah, because that's so weird, actually. Those like names of the different personalities.
Yeah, this is from brainnoids.wordpress.com.
No free ads.
But NF people valuing, manifesting universal values and valuing people, which I think is very accurate because we all are. Well, actually, Madison's not an NF; she's an SF.
I know, I'm an SF. What's an SF?
Relating, including, and building trustworthiness.
Is SF?
For champion, it says second only to ESFPs for fun. Want lives filled with excitement and romance. Very enthusiastic and creative. Often teachers, activists, writers. Great need for diversity and change.
That's weird though. It says second to ESFP. That's the mine.
Yeah,
and I said
too.
that and I said to Mom, I was like, I think that could be you. So it's interesting that they're close.
Yeah.
Yeah, Madison says number one in fun and enthusiasm. Always invite ESFPs to your party. The most generous of all types. Warm, friendly, vibrant people. Excellent at customer service. I don't know about all that, but
Are you serious? I am very generous. Do I have the funds to be very generous? No, but I'm generous with my time. I'm generous with my energy. I think.
yeah,
You are.
sure.
Guys are killing me.
You
But
are.
no-
Yeah. I think it's generosity of spirit. It's not necessarily stuff. It's
Yeah.
just being.
Yeah, spirit for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, exactly. Thank you,
Definitely
Mom.
spirit.
Yeah.
Definitely spirit.
Thank God for the spirit because the stuff is lacking.
Oh my God.
I'm teasing.
This
No,
is
because yeah.
because I what, Darcy? Say it.
Like you already said, you don't have the funds to be buying a bunch of stuff for
Mom's
people.
always clocking Madison's funds.
She said it first.
Yeah, but you double down.
You fucking. She's out here being like, pay off your credit card, pay off your debt, pay off this, that, or the other. She's always saying something about my finances. I just have to say
said it once. You're bringing it up again. Well, I guess I did. Well, anyway, I'm sorry.
ENFPs aren't very. It says they don't take accountability often. Mom.
It changed mine to the J at the end.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, judging isn't negative.
No,
True.
It's not.
Oh,
Judging
No,
is
Madison, you are very generous.
structure, planning, fast decision making.
Yeah, the fast decision making was a deal breaker for me.
Yeah,
and
that's
Jay.
same.
For both of you guys.
Same here.
Holy moly.
You remember
Holy
Jacqueline?
moly.
We'd be, especially Jacqueline when she was younger, and even now I try not to do this to her, but she'll say, "Oh, I want this one, or this one." I'm like, "You sure?" And she's like, "Stop asking me if I'm sure."
When we go out to dinner, I'm like, yeah, I'll take the strawberry soda. She'd be like, you do in front of the waiter. You sure you don't want the orange soda?
She does
I
it to
said
this.
strawberry.
You do it to this day. You still do it.
I try not to, but
It is
it's
infuriating.
yeah.
Well,
it's not a,
can I
it's
read
not-
mine real quick?
Yes,
Yeah,
please
no,
do.
I was about to say.
ENFJ teacher. Smooth talking charmers. Charmed, I'm sure.
Out of here.
Jacqueline Chris charmed, I'm sure.
She's got the Frasier voice.
I'm listening.
Very inspiring and motivational. Often clergy.
Oh.
People leaders and persuaders. Very relationship oriented. Like to motivate groups.
I could definitely see that. Hey, she was a cheerleader in high school.
Yeah, that's kind of the most off kilter thing about me. But
No, it really is. No, but is that it?
yeah.
Okay. Because I was going to say with the inspirational, I feel like this past year, like I've had like mutual friends of ours, but friends of mine say how Jacqueline's been inspiring me to try different things because of all the stuff you're like doing in life since you've been unemployed. I'm just kidding.
Bubble pop.
You're not unemployed, but anymore. But I feel like whenever you,
Well,
sorry, but no,
See, and this is where mom was
well,
and I'm the bitch of the podcast. Come on.
Darcy's the undercover bitch of the podcast, always
No,
throwing shade.
She acts victim. Yeah.
She really does. Wow.
ENFPs often
Oh my God.
victim.
oh, I'm victim.
Often victim. This is the boomerification of America. I'm kidding,
You know,
Darcy. I'm
I
kidding,
know you
Darcy. I'm kidding. Darcy is not a boomer. I mean, she is, but she's
I
not.
am. I'm. Yeah,
Not
I have issues
spiritually.
with being a boomer, but
You're not a boomer in my eyes.
No.
You're just Darcy.
I'm just Darcy. Yes, but yeah, you just throw the shade with a smile. It's like a bless your heart thing.
Man.
I just want y'all. I fear that I mean, personally, me, I'm a very passionate person, and it can come off quite aggressive and mean. And some of the time it is mean, but I do have to say that I get it from my mother, because once when we were last year in Italy, I was dealing with some very severe breakouts, and I had a huge pimple on my chin. We were like sitting in a piazza, and we were eating, and there's a man with like a really nice camera taking photos like in our direction. And so I was like, oh, sorry, like I'm ready for my close up, like joking. And because of a huge pimple on my chin, my mom goes, what? Are you posing for a Proactive ad?
Shit.
I forgot. Out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. That was cocked. She had the gun cocked, just waiting for the opportunity. It was so crazy. That was crazy. I forgot about that.
The E in your Myers Briggs formulation stands for evil.
Jacqueline over here.
I'm so sorry. I do remember
What
that
a proactive commercial.
Yeah,
Crazy.
she's like, what are they shooting for? A proactive commercial? That is unbelievably
diabolical.
Unbelievable. And my boyfriend was right there, might I add.
Should we say ex-boyfriend now after that? I'm just
yeah,
know.
Honestly.
It's a miracle he's still around.
You know what my sister and I have always said over the years is, well, they'll be talking about this on the couch someday.
Yeah.
Ain't that the truth?
Absolutely.
Well, yeah, I'm sorry, Jacqueline.
No, it's not.
Kind of, but it's funny.
It's funny. No, that's my thing. It's funny, and people love to pin me as a bad guy, and I'm sick and tired of this narrative. I'm sick and tired of this narrative. Everyone's like, oh, Jacqueline's a bitch. They called me Regina George in choir because I was such a bitch. And I'm like,
well, we all do have a little bit of the RBF.
Darcy's so sweet. We love Darcy.
That's so true.
She knows she's bullying her daughter for having acne, adult acne, I should say.
Yeah. You know what? That is so true. Everybody, like all of my friends that meet Darcy, and then afterwards, every time I see them, they're always like, how's Darcy? I love Darcy. Darcy this, Darcy that. I'm like, what about me? How about me?
That part.
Now we're just talking. I'm like, how interesting. And if they could only hear the conversations, the abuse that Jacqueline and I receive from Darcy.
They like my sarcasm.
We all have it.
I know.
Because we got it from you, my love.
You're welcome. Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
But we all do have a little bit of the RBF and a very dry sense of humor that is sometimes mistaken for bitchery.
Yeah, I've been lately, not as much, but a good chunk of my life, I think, until I finally was like, I'm so tired of people telling me that they thought I was so mean and a bitch when they first met me, just by seeing me. Mm-hmm. Because my face, and now people are like, I never see that. I'm like, yeah, because I think I've like trained my face to just not look so angry all the time, or like, and by look so angry, relaxed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I can't.
I'm thinking, yeah.
I'm like, I always hate it when people are like, mad, like, oh, it got RBF. I'm like, oh, just like a relaxed face.
Relaxed bitch
You're
face.
You're never fully dressed without a smile.
Oh my God. Jacqueline just wants to sing.
No, I've had people tell me a long time, but it's been a while, but like, I was afraid of you when I met you. And I'm like,
yeah, I get that a
lot.
Me? Little old me?
I know, I get that too. And I'm always like, you really shouldn't be.
If you knew what I was thinking.
Yeah, if you knew
would
about
understand
me.
that I just am trying to
survive.
Yeah.
See, it's the opposite for me. I'm like, you should be afraid.
Yeah.
There's the J.
Well, there it is.
There's the J.
J for
be
Jacqueline.
Afraid. Be very afraid.
My thing, I'm like, don't be afraid of me until you really need to be.
Yeah.
Because it's like, for the most part, I'm like, we're good until then you can be.
Yeah. My question is, with the personality tests, how does it tell you if you're a grudge holder or not?
I think you just answered that question.
But I'm like, as a perceiver, do you think a perceiver is less of a grudge holder and a judger is more of a grudge holder?
I don't know, because they had all those things in there. It doesn't mean you are or you're not. Like, did you do that little stuff after the test?
No.
It was we went through
like
all those other questions.
Yeah, and then based off of those. Yeah.
Yeah, because it was like, like the fact, like the myth and the fact.
Yeah, I know no one is one thing, but it's trying to maybe stimulate some interesting conversation.
Well, that begs the question, is holding a grudge a personality trait?
I think it is, to an extent.
Is patience a personality trait?
Patience? What's that?
That's a virtue. Patience is a virtue.
Patience is a name from the 1800s.
Okay.
Anyway,
The references you're making
The
today.
references are crazy. She's like, I'm not a boomer, but like she's making some of the like you're
channeling my inner temperance. That's another name from the 1800s. Anyway.
good grief. She won't stop.
So is Darcy, apparently.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Oh, I'm thinking of that. Yeah, I don't know. Well, maybe when we do the Enneagram, it'll cover that. Because I don't know what there are people who think the Myers Briggs is a bunch of hooey, which it may be, but it's just for fun. So
It's an instrument.
it's an instrument.
Play the violin.
We played that instrument like a fiddle, right?
We will make beautiful music with this instrument together. On
Well,
Read the
two
Room.
of you will make beautiful music, and I will listen.
This was really fun. I like doing these little
I like these too.
Yeah.
instruments, using them to further get to know each other and kind of think about why we are the way we are.
As soon as I was like going through trying to make my guesses, I just scrolled down to the E's. I was like, none of us are introverts.
Yeah.
Like that was the easiest one to come up with. The rest took a little bit more.
Yeah.
I thought it was interesting because I do, like Mom, really love my alone time.
Same,
But I
actually.
do gain a lot of energy from other people.
Yeah, I agree. Like I do get like to a point where, like for instance, like after one magical weekend, which is so much fun, but just being around that many people, I get home and I'm like, I need to be by myself for a little bit. But then I get the urge to be like ready to go back out and like be around people. And I think during the pandemic that really changed actually, where I was like, I just want to stay in. And within like probably the last like year, maybe a little over a year, I'm finally getting back to the point where now that when I'm home, I'm like, oh, I want a night in, and I'll be sitting at home and I'm like, actually now I feel like I want to go back out and be around people. But I still like my alone time to like recharge too a little bit.
Which is like everyone.
Everybody
Like,
for sure. But I'm definitely getting back to like my extroverted, like to be out and about.
Thanks for leading us, Jacqueline.
yeah.
Great
Thanks for-
idea.
I'm so glad you had this idea.
Yeah, me too. And I'm glad you didn't. Classic ENFP.
Well, thanks for listening to Read the Room podcast, everybody.
Yes, thanks for
Yes.
listening. Now we've been talking about this personality test. I think by the time this comes out, it'll be like almost every episode. You're like, when are they getting to the personality test?
Yeah.
We finally made it. We're here.
finally
Sorry for the
did it.
long wait.
Yeah. And if y'all do the Myers Briggs instrument,
let us know.
Yeah.
Oh,
comment
yes.
and see. I want to see.
I know. I want to see what
What our
everybody's is
listeners
too,
are.
because
Yeah.
I haven't seen a lot of people with. I feel like the ones I see a lot are like the ENFP, the INFP. Like there's certain ones that I feel like you see the most. So I'm curious to see if there's some interesting ones out there.
Yeah.
Well, cool.
Well, cool.
Well, this was Read the
Yay.
Room with Jacqueline, Madison, and Darcy, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Okay.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.